Hi guys, I hope the sound and everything's okay. I just want to insert this clip here, so I've kind of done the video on the voiceover, but I just finished off this printable, and so it's just a freebie. It's on my blog and I will link it below, and I couldn't get it to print out from the iPad, but this is kind of what it's going to look like. It's kind of cut off here, so you can just click on it and save it to your computer. You might have to resize it in like Microsoft Word. But I just put it on there large so that it will, you know, print out well. And these are all the things we're going to be working on this week. So yeah, that's available there. And then you can also fold this. So once you've, you know, printed out to the right size, you can fold the paper, and there's fold marks there. You can make little cards out of this, so you can actually print it on watercolor paper, and then, you know, watercolor and put like maybe gold ink over it, or just send it to people with like the little, watercolor palettes that we talked about in the gift guide. So just using some of your, you know, water soluble mediums to make a little palette. And there's like the gelatos, which I really love as well. I'll show you, and you can like fold this up into a card, or this way as a card, and you could even like put some little watercolor paper inside it and just bind it with a little ribbon, and then pop in like one of those little palettes. So I actually used to use the gelatos quite a lot, and you can see in here, this is a really old frame just on watercolor paper from Michael's with the gelatos as well, so, and the cold ink you can see. And so again, you just take like the gelato and just add some to the, like a palette, and then you can just use your brush and paint with it. Okay, so I will jump into the real video now. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to day 6 of our watercolor advent calendar. So today we are painting this candy cane, and I should have a free printable up on my blog, which I will link below. Yeah, so we will just get into it. So you can trace this onto a piece of watercolor paper to create like a Christmas card, or just put it in your sketchbook like this. So what we're doing is going into the we want to kind of create a 3D effect here. So we want to try and make it look like it's curving. So we're going in from one side and then from the other side, and we're trying to kind of lift out the middle there and create like a highlight. So we just go from one side and then from the other side, and we're kind of trying to keep that highlight at a consistent place throughout the candy cane. And sort of to continue on with our vintage Christmas theme, I'm using the Holbein Shell Pink here. So you can see that once I have used the watercolor, I am dipping my brush in the water. I'm not swishing it around and like completely emptying it. I'm just dipping it in once, so there's still color on my brush, and I'm using the paper towel as well to dry it off so that it's just damp, it's not wet, so that I can kind of control it and place the color where I want, lift it out where I want as well, and blend it all together. Okay, so now I mixed in a little bit of the raw umber violet and the Sedona, I think. So a little bit of a mid-tone brown like a burnt sienna, or a like a violet earth, like I could put mortuum, or a Venetian red, something like that. And we're just creating the bow with that, and then I'm also using that to go into the white parts and create a little bit of shadow. Okay, so you can see that I'm kind of creating a shadow around the candy cane here. So I'm using the French ochre, and I'm going sort of between putting it straight onto the dry paper, and then kind of also using water and wetting the paper and then dropping in some colour. So you can do it kind of two different ways there, but we're just sort of creating a bit of that Christmas glow, a bit of that atmosphere around the candy cane. And I think, and then we will add the Winsor & Newton gold ink. So I'm using it with a dip pen, and I've been using this sort of throughout the month. I will link it below, and yeah, or you can use a paintbrush as well. Like if you want to add sort of an outline in this gold ink or a different ink, you can also use a paintbrush. Okay, so that's it for day 6, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.